doesn't work so well when there's a shadow on the number. Oh well. Basic electrics going in here. For anybody wondering, y'all were asking how many miles are on this bus. It is 74,000. So this bus hasn't even, where the heck's my dome light? There we go. This bus hasn't even broken 100,000, whereas 99 had 208,000. So yeah. First day of school. I don't have much to say other than that. Why the heck do we have to do these things this early? I don't know. But I've got all my shenanigans. There's my bus bag with all my stuff in it. There's my folder with some other paperwork. So I've got the head cam somewhere down there. I'm going to throw it on my head and start pre-tripping, and then hope that I can find some coffee when I get done with all this. I never drink it before I get on the bus because that would be a disaster waiting to happen. First day of school, let's go. Okay, so that's twice that I've whacked my leg into that, trying to get out of the seat. Alright, so if we go down here in my bus bag, I have my trusty, rusty, crusty, dusty old blue paper towels that mechanics seem to love, and I have figured out why. So let's go into the hood. Okay.
I like your headlight idea better. I have to get my fishing light.
Well, yeah. Well, I need to, it's a GoPro, but yeah, I need to. There we go. Come open. All right. Tires good. And I just threw my phone at the ground. That's a good way to do that. Okay. How are we looking? It's a bit cleaner under here than 99 was. That's that belt. That belt's good. It's a little harder to reach in there. I don't know if they redesigned this or what. Hoses. Hoses look good. What? Hello. Wiring. Eyeball suspension. Just kind of eyeball everything down there. As far as I can tell, looks fine. This bus did have a few dirt roads, or used to, I should say. She won't anymore because I don't have any, thankfully. Everybody's kind of waking their buses up for the day, or for the year, I should say. Do that. Oil level is good. I'm not sure why this thing seems to be moving. I don't know if that's meant to happen or not. Cool. Okay, so the dipstick seems to go in easier than 99's did. Power steering fluid's fine. Okay, so we'll go. Oh, that just reminded me. I have not got my plate yet. It's good morning. It's still sitting on my desk at the house. We need coolant fluid. Crap. Okay. Well, that air filter looks new. 7/23/25, which is a few days ago, so it is new. Huh, okay. Alright, everything down there looks fine. So, why do I not have a step lights out? That's good to know. Alright, so in the effort of not draining my battery, I'm going to turn the power off, and I need to go find some engine coolant because I do not have enough. Which I'm not entirely surprised. 99 would like very slowly eat hers, so I wonder if this bus does the same thing. I don't know. Okay, so in typical lane spirit of something going slightly sideways, I need engine coolant. Quite a lot of engine coolant. Bye-bye 142, good luck. I'm surprised at how many people thought I was getting that bus. There was a lot of you saying I should get that bus. Well, I didn't, because I got a better one. So, I'm not saying that to flex, I'm just saying I'm very grateful. Let me attempt to get this off if I can. Never mind, we'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Stab and peel. Stab and peel. And try to get as much of it off as possible because I don't want any of that to go in the actual coolant reservoir. Okay. Smooth that over. Perfect. This is exactly why I got here early, in case something like this happened. Oh, delicately go. I don't have a funnel, so I just gotta wing it. Pour it in, pour it in. Lots of coolant is sticky on my hands. Alright, how's that? That's close to full. A little bit. Oh my God! Seriously? Well, that's irritating. Okay. Before I close that up, let me get a paper towel. I got my blue rags to put back in here, and my folder of my crap and my hat because my hair might be jacked after I take this head cam off. Good morning, 171. How are you this morning? Well, that's a lovely way to start the day, dumping antifreeze everywhere. Okay. So, it's not how I planned on starting that video. So, we'll put that back on. And we got about 15-ish minutes. So, that's water. So we'll stick this in there, I guess. And I'll try to pick up the trash out of the thing. And we'll come in here, and I have no step light. I don't know why. I had the power on earlier and I still didn't have a step light, so that's what I mean. Oh, I didn't get my floor mat. Darn, I need to do that too. Okay, I need my floor mat, I need my license plate. I need my wooden cross that I can't seem to find. I don't know where it went. Yeah. Right now I'm operating on the basis of let's get through the first route and then I'll deal with the rest of everything. Let's go down here. Get my cell phone before I forget it. Turn that off. And attempt to close this. What in the unholy... Oh! Okay, so this bus has a soft close hood system. I completely forgot about that. Basically, you know how 99's hood I had to like gently lower it into place? Some paint flaking off right there. This one apparently has the easy close where it like slows itself down, which is fine, except every once in a while they won't get close enough for you to actually close the latch. All right, let's go in here. Try not to take my ankle off on the trash can again. Throw the markers on. Low air, no crap. That dashboard seems brighter than 99's was. Maybe it is. Or maybe it's not. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. All right, oil pressure stable.
I can hear you.
Go to fast idle.
Train.
Shut up! There it is, the first shut up of the new school year. I knew you guys were waiting for that. What time is it? We're good. So, we'll throw the strobe on, and I'll throw the very dim driver dome on. And then I'll go in here because one thing I forgot to mention in the last video was we are going back to paper pre-trips. Yeah. But I still have to clock in on this thing to basically to work my time card and to tell the kids that I'm coming. So I'm gonna put that up there because I brought the orange one to put there. That post-trip light's completely worn off. I am so out of my rhythm right now. I don't know if you can tell. I printed a new rule sheet, which has been condensed from last time. Again, pick a seat, sit in it correctly, keep the walkway clear, throw all trash away, don't leave a mess, use headphones, use our Here Comes the Bus app, and then I added this, pay attention to our new bus number and keep our new ride clean. Like, this is not too much to ask, right? Right? And this is just the thing about you have to have a note to get off at a stop that's not your normal stop. Oh, it's muggy outside. And my wipers are questionable. Okay. That's gotta go to the office, and that's evacuation drills I have to do with the kids. So I'll deal with that later. What I need right now is my pre-trip sheet. Okay, I'm not sure why we have to go back to doing this on paper, but it is what it is. We will do it because they've asked us to do it. Would you like to complete an inspection? Well, no, because they told me not to. Are you driving 171 AM? See, out of habit, I almost clicked no, and then I went, well, no, wait a minute, that is my route number now. So yes, go. Yeah, might as well start route. Okay, that is not my route. Okay, what are the odds that they still have 99 in here as the route? Yes, dadgummit, it's still in here as 99. Frick me. So I'm... Okay.
The routes are not working. 2325 radio check.
Somebody was talking about the routes just then. And then somebody walked over them because we can't have nice things. Freaking hate some of these people that talk over each other on the radio. Gosh. Okay, there's my route sheet.
All Lowndes County drivers. Here comes the bus portion where you see your routes is not up and running this morning. We are aware of that and they are working on the problem. But you should still be able to clock in. Once it prompts you for an inspection, hit no because you are using the paper copy of the inspection.
Cool. Okay, so the app to tell students I'm coming is not working. Great. So I punched 99 in just, I guess, for the heck of it. Okay, so I'm gonna set that there for the time being. And very quickly go do a walk around. Let me get the seat up where I actually want it. And crack a little bit of air conditioning in here because it's a little bit muggy. All right, so let's go headlights, markers, hazards, strobe, amber. Well, darn it, okay. I had the door switch open, whatever. Go do that. Hey, I've got a step light now. Pressurize the door. Hey, I've got the outside light now. All right, blinkers, markers. Whack a 1, whack a 2. Cap. It was kind of raining through the night, so that's why the sun isn't up yet, because there's clouds. I love my pulsing 8-ways. I didn't get to mention that in the last video because I forgot. But I have pulsing 8-ways, not on the stop signs. My stop signs do not pulse now, but the top ones do, and I love it. All right, big door. Cool. Yeah, you can see the bus is a little bit wet. Well, maybe you can't see, I don't know. All the side lights look good. How are we doing down here? Nice. That's gonna break at some point, I can already tell. Good. Nice. Bright lights, I like it. And LED step lights, I love that too. All right, let's go in here and close that and turn that off. All right. I didn't turn on any cabin air yet. Oops. Run through and check these windows real quick. Nice job, Lane. I just drowned myself in water. Ooh. Yeah, that one was a little bit stiff. And we'll come over here. And we'll close that. And that buzzer works. I checked the actual door itself from the outside. If you remember, these things are finicky, so I normally don't move them that much. Okay, we are ready to go. About 6:27, 6:28 is when I left last year. So on the basis of my route's exactly the same except for adding one new stop, I'm gonna do that again. Let me change over to my route sheet because I need to kind of eyeball that as I'm going. All right, the yard is coming alive. New school year. Oh, there's one of the new CEs right next to me. Is that Zane? I can't tell who that is. All right, okay. So first things first, the brake pedal on this bus sits a lot higher than 99's. I know that now. Strobe is on, headlights markers. Let's go down to low idle. Release that. Watch my air tanks. So far we're good. Now what are the odds I can cut a hard right and make it around this bus? Let's find out, shall we? Supposedly this bus will turn sharper than 99. I don't know if that's true. No, it will not. Oh, and my backup alarm is a different pitch. That's not nice. Alright, let's... Okay. Throttle's touchy. Throttle's not touchy. Coming off the brake is touchy. Alright, let's go. This, well, just go around the yard like I'm supposed to. I thought that bus over there was gonna move and then they didn't, so yeah. All right, how's my mirrors? All my mirrors are pretty good, I think. Let's just lowball some air condition in the cabin.
85 to 401.
I am liking this bus already.
Y'all, these tablets, these new buses not working.
Y'all have to turn them on. The buttons on the face.
Okay.
On the very right top.
The brake pedal on this bus is very touchy. It's soft, but it's very touchy. And I have to lift my foot higher for the brake. I need to remember that.
We'll have to work through a bench.
Alright, I'll press on.
Alright.
Simple. Again, the bus side, we have to get your bus number and route is not.
Come on, car, move.
You don't have to worry about that.
I have to swing out into this lane slightly to make it around that corner. I'm pretty sure this dashboard is brighter than 99's was. I can already hear something back there squeaking. Oh, that's gonna drive me nuts. Okay, whoever in the comments was asking if I was gonna get Dad to do his quiet procedure to this bus, I probably will at some point. That is loud. What is that? Is that, I bet it's the cage around the heater. I bet that's what it is. I bet it's the cage around the heater. That gummit. Alright. Is that as bright as that switch panel goes? I guess. Why would you drive with no headlights and only your fog lights? What the heck, man? I'm glad he brought that up. That was the other thing. I don't have, we never got the info sheets to give out to the kids. And along that same line, we were never given parking diagrams for the schools. Which means the one that I got like a 5-second peek at from somebody said that I'm supposed to be parking in lane 2 when I get to the middle school. But last year I parked in lane 1. Not that I care, but I kind of need to know what I'm supposed to do. And if they didn't officially give the sheet out, was I supposed to see it? I don't know. And I haven't even seen a sheet for the high school. I have no clue if I'm in the same spot. Okay, Mr. LEDs, can you freaking move? What are you doing? Pelican? All right. well this bus can climb a hill. Supposedly it has the same amount of power as 99, but 99 was also on her original engine that was aging, so about the same. Seems to climb about the same. Oil pressure still looks good. Coolant temp looks good. Air tanks look good. Everything so far is going great.
Yeah, I think Roger's trying to call me, but I can't answer because I'm driving.
I'm gonna get a copyright strike for that.
Or just two things.
The steering wheel on this bus actually sits slightly to the right, which is funny because that's what 99's did. It sat slightly to the right. I've also just noticed that that mirror is bent. So I'm gonna text the driver who had this bus, my old trainer, and ask her about that, because that's, I've never seen a mirror look crooked like that. Which I pulled on it earlier when I was trying to get the hood to break free, and it didn't move, so it's, I mean, it's securely in place, it's just like crooked that direction for some reason. Huh. God, what is that squeaking back there? Then turn the volume down, numbnuts. Sorry, that was rude. There's literally a volume thing on the tablet. How do you not? It is literally day one, and people are already asking stupid questions. Alright, hazard lights. Let's do railway shenanigans again. This window is stiff. Tail over, lights out. Close that.
Station 10129.
It's already 80 degrees Fahrenheit outside. Good grief. It's kind of weird. You go 2 months without doing this, and as far as driving goes, it kind of comes back to you like riding a bike. As far as flows, I'm completely out of rhythm. As you may have noticed by the fact that I can't figure out what I'm talking about half of this video.
Sorry, come back tonight.
I was literally reading through comments last night, and I was like, oh, I can answer that in tomorrow's video, I can answer that in tomorrow's video. And I was thinking of stuff that I forgot to say in the first look video, and I'm like, oh, I can say that tomorrow morning. Me not remembering that in the morning, my brain does not work. I devote all 3 of my brain cells to safely driving the bus, which means I have none left for talking. You have got to learn how to be concise. She tells a freaking college thesis to describe a 2-sentence problem. Drives me nuts. I'm sure she's a nice lady, but like, good grief. Summarize. Summarize. This bus still has kind of that newer C2 smell to it, and that feel to the air condition. I have no earthly idea how to describe it to you other than that. If you've been on a newer C2, you know what I'm talking about. And I'm so glad it does. I love 99, but she was old enough that she had kind of this permanent old stench. Not enough that it was like unbearable, but it was definitely noticeable when you step on compared to, say, a new one. Blinky blink, blinky blink. Turn my blinker on, we can turn. Okay, this is wigging me out because I look down my mirror and I'm like, oh crap, I have no marker lights. Which is not true. I do have marker lights. But the thing is, right, 99's LEDs were those like chunky LEDs. And so they stuck out enough on the side of the bus you could see them. Whereas on this one, they're those little tiny bubble LEDs and I can't see them down the mirror at all. It's a little strange. But I'm approaching my first stop, so I gotta take the head cam off. Wish me luck. I'll see you guys in an hour or two. It'll actually be a few seconds for you. Here's some engine brake for you. Yeah, it was a little underwhelming, but that's okay. Welcome back, my good people of internet land. You joined me, as I said, after a few seconds. It's been a couple hours for me. It's been just shy of 2 hours for me. I have delivered all my high schoolers and I am now on the way back to the yard. So far, the air conditioning in this bus is superb. And you can hush. Yeah, the air condition, I've had it on low the entire morning and it's been freezing us to death. Not to death, but it's been freezing us. So that is a good sign. Hopefully by the afternoon, when the heat actually gets here, we'll have some decent air conditioning, I hope. So a few observations from my first, I guess, my first shift with this bus being mine. Number one, this thing needs an alignment.
Elementary to bus 90.
Shut up. This bus needs an alignment badly. And I thought it needed a front end alignment because the steering was a little whack, but I think it's in the tail. What happens is, if you're not familiar with school buses, sometimes the back axle can get very slightly out of line and it's very subtle, but what happens is, and I'm exaggerating here, but basically the tail will not follow the front straight, so the bus kind of does this, but not that dramatic. I mean, it's very, very subtle. But I noticed while I was driving today, I was like, that right rear outside tire, I can see more of that tire than I normally am able to see. And then I looked to this side and I can see less of the left rear outside tire than normal. So I've got a discrepancy in how much the tires are showing themselves, which should not be the case because the mirrors are more or less the same distance off the side of the bus. So I was like, huh, okay. And the more I drive, the more I've realized that it will turn to the left fine, but turning to the right, it like bounces a bit. It doesn't like to turn to the right. Couple that with the fact that the steering is like dancy. It like dances around. I can feel it moving around and it doesn't really want to stay in a straight line. There's Dave! There's Dave! Wave to Dave! It doesn't really want to stay in a straight line. So I'm kind of suspecting that the tail needs an alignment on this thing. It's not bad enough for me to bother riding it up right now though. So for that reason, I have my next service is on the, my God, you people are loud. My next service is on the 19th, so my plan is to just write it up then and see what happens. Let's see if we can spot our old bus, since she should now be in the spare line and I don't see her. Hey? Where the heck is 99? She like disappeared off the face of the earth. I don't understand it. Maybe she's being used right now. It could be that. It could be that. So I'm gonna park right about, can I fit in there? I can, but it's gonna be tight. Let's not. Let's park behind 143 and not back into 100 while I'm at it. I see 1201, I see 1298, I see 1202 and 1216 and 1295's right here being used by somebody. You know who I don't flipping see? 1299! Where's my old girl at? I don't know. Why did I sound like a black guy right then? That was kind of funny. Okay. Anyway, back to what I was saying as I park up right here. So, yeah, since I'm back on the bus now, I'll show you some of the things that are different that I tried to do the other day, and the GoPro promptly decided to not let me do it. First things first, the light test button's now over here, and the radio's over there. I don't remember if the radio was right there. I thought the radio was right there on 99. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. And I now have a clock. Look at this. I have a clock on the bus. I had to set it to the right time, and surprisingly, it's still holding the right time. So we'll see how long that takes to get out of sync. I have a trash can with its own like holder thing that's fastened into the floor, so I have like a proper trash can. So I think because it's not a 5-gallon bucket, I may actually go get some trash bags. I may. What else is new? I got my one of the clickers put here. The other one's in there because I haven't stuck it to the thing there yet. Usually I had it kind of right there. I have USB ports right here instead of a round phone thing. I have a fast idle switch now, so I don't have to do it on the cruise control. That's really handy. This fan thing, which feels like it's slightly loose, that I control with this switch here. There you go. On 99 it was hanging right here and blew towards me, and for some reason this one's pointed down this. I don't know why they put it over here. I'm really kind of baffled by that. What else changed? The rear air vents. I'll go ahead and check for kids while I'm walking back here. The rear air vents right here are now 2 solid vents instead of like a 2 and 2 and then a 2 and 2. So there's a little bit of sand on the floor. That's because the mechanics were in and out of here a bunch during the summer, and because I'm assuming some of my kids tracked it in and left their crap. I literally told them this morning when I gave them my spill about pay attention to our bus number because it's not the same bloody bus. I literally said, don't leave trash, keep it clean. Did they listen? Well, not whoever left that. So anyway, yeah, whoever was asking about the mileage, right now it's 74,125. According to that thermometer, it's 102 degrees Fahrenheit outside. I don't think that's accurate. Let's find out. No, it's not accurate. It's in the 80s. And very, very muggy. So I don't have the rule sheet posted or the nameplate. Actually, I could do that right now. Let's do that right now. Duct tape. Do I want to use the old roll or the new roll? This is actually name brand duct tape, so I'll use that. Oh yeah, I meant to put this up too, the no ride thing. Let's put the, where is it? There we go. Let's put this up first. Throw my ID over my shoulder so it's out of the way. Give me this. Por favor. Actually, I'm just going to take this thing off because it's driving me insane. Go over there. I had a full load of high schoolers today, like full up. I didn't get an actual count, but all right. Let's put you here, like so. Possibly. No. You're not going to cooperate, are you? Okay. Fine. I'll do this the hard way. Lay it down in the seat. Then put the tape on. Then pull it up. And come back over here. Because I can never do things right on the first try. And stick. And stick. Now we'll put a piece on the bottom. I know this there's probably better ways to do this than printing paper and putting it in a page protector and then duct taping it to the ceiling. There's probably better ways to do this, but you know what? Works for me. Alright, and like a glove, cool beans. The air ride in this seat is better than 99's. The seat actually floats a little bit, which is cool. 99 was like sitting on a brick. Didn't really move unless you whacked a pothole, and then even when you whacked a pothole, it kind of went down and just stayed there. So, we get another piece of tape like so. Stick it there. And I'll just put this one up here next to it. But I gotta go far enough down that I can get the door thing open. Is that gonna be an issue? Probably. Let's find out. I freaking love this air condition. I love all the people in the comments that are like, oh, where I'm from, we don't have air conditioning on our buses because blah, 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 blah. Like, okay. There's no excuse in 2025 why we should make anybody have to drive without air conditioning. Just because you do it doesn't make it right. And I love all the older folks that are like, well, back in my day we didn't have air conditioning on our buses. Yeah, well, okay. Bragging about suffering is a little bit strange to me, but whatever. Seriously? Come back here, duct tape. I did not tell you you could run away. Let's post trip, and I'm gonna go get food and probably text my other boss and antagonize him because I've still not been texted a work schedule. Alright, I don't have to do inspection on this because I do it on there on paper now. So I clock that out. And then leave the route sheet over there. Now I do, that's pre-trip. I think post-trip's on the back. Yes. Post-trip's on the back, okay. That is one thing I noticed, is this thing, the voltage sits around 13.5 when you're driving. 99 didn't do that. 99 stayed at least 13.8, usually 13.9 and right at 14. Sometimes 14.1. I've never seen a bus that drove and held it at 13.5. But everything worked fine, so I just kind of let it go. Lights off, off, and off. Of course, the fast idle switch doesn't actually turn it off because, you know, why actually let a driver take control of their bus? Logged out of the tablet, I did. And then the rest of this I'm about to do as soon as I shut the bus off, so we'll clear that out. And I'll turn it back to the pre-trip side, because so when I come back this afternoon, I can do it. And I'll stick that back up there. Put my pin back on my shirt, because I'm old. Make sure all that's off, 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 off. Cool. Use the old brake pedal trick. Come down to low idle. Let it catch its breath for a second. And you're about to hear why the post-trip buzzer is a lot louder than 99. That was something else I mentioned in the lost GoPro footage the other day. Was the fact that when I post-trip 99, she just kind of goes beep. For some reason, the newer C2s, when you post-trip, it sounds like a demon breaking out of the ceiling. Probably why I need to get my little wooden cross thing put back up over there. I don't know where that thing is, and it's bothering me. I genuinely don't know what I did with it. Because I've been, like, I went all through my bus bag the night before school started, and like I cleaned everything out and cleaned out the old stuff, kept just what I needed, put it back in, and I can't figure out what I did with it. Maybe it's in my truck somewhere, I'm not sure. So we'll leave that there. I'll grab my hat and my ID. Actually, I wonder if I could just... Yeah, that'll work. I'll just hang it there for now. Cool. I'm going to take this thing off my head real quick. Let's go out here to the muggiest day of my life. Close, please. Thank you. Well, my bus was clean until I drove in the muggy, rainy nastiness of this morning, and now it's not. Cool. I have to go through the wash at some point. This is something I pointed out the other day. Somebody, I didn't do this. Somebody whacked this rear quarter panel and dented it in. But it was not me. Also just noticed there's some paint flaking right there. Huh, okay, didn't notice that. I do need to get my plate on. It's sitting on my shelf at the house, I just forgot to grab it. Everything back here looks fine. Hello 122. Come around here. I didn't do this either. This was here when I got the bus, as was this. Oh, that's not good. That is reflective striping trying to peel out. Maybe if I do that, it'll stop trying to come up. I don't know. Yeah, I'm noticing little things in the daylight now. I noticed some stuff when I came out here for the first look, but it was kind of, I was too engrossed in the novelty of everything. This number doesn't have the year number on it for some reason. I don't know why. What? Everybody,
Hey, everybody!
Everybody say hello to Captain Bus Vibes. Of course somebody would crank up right now. We're walking around the outside of it.
You don't have a
I know.
the first two digits.
I just pointed that out on camera. I was like, yeah, I don't have a year number on my bumper decal. I don't know why my mirror is like it's secure, but it's bent. You can see it when you're...
I know why. I know how that happened.
You can see it when you're driving. How?
And I've done that before. Not this bus, but I did another one where I actually bent this. It was just because I thought it was my first day driving. I thought this was a lot further, and it just barely, you just touched it on something and it went burp.
Oh.
This one's bent the other way though, so I don't know why.
Yeah, they're not that sturdy. But like my headlights aren't foggy now.
And guess what? I gotta go get a spare. And guess what I'm getting? 98, 99 is gone. They have no idea where it is.
He's got his GoPro too. GoPro gang. You got 98?
Yeah, I'm
98's right there. No, that's what I was telling them as I came in, and I was like, there's 95 right here.
Yep.
And then it was like 01, 98, 02, 16, 99's disappeared.
JB said somebody has 99, but it's not in the law.
Oh, okay, so somebody's using 99 as a spare and it's not actually in the logbook.
JB's actually looking for, there was a set of keys that didn't have a label, so we're trying to figure out what they go to.
Well, that's interesting.
It was 02? 01?
Yeah, 01.
Thank you, sir. What? 201? No, it's not my, but.
What?
I said 201 and 171. Both y'all numbers are ending in 1.
One. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna call you today. There was a kid on
Hey guys,
on the road that we traveled together,
Chronicles.
and I don't want to say the name of the road, but the one that we rode together, and I passed him. I was like, he's behind me, because I knew you were right behind me, you were gonna.
Oh yeah. Well, I started passing. There's kids that wear. I started to say 49. She's not 49 anymore. That bus.
Yeah.
She usually picks up right there, and so I have to drive by, and I'm like, I'm not your bus. Just stand here.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
And
he's right behind me.
I'm like gesturing backwards. I'm like, it's not me. And they're looking at me like, why'd you leave me? I'm like, it's not me.
Yeah, that's what I was like. It's not me. I just traversed this road.
So there's our 2026 baby Thomas that we got.
And it's gasoline, not diesel.
What?
Go look at the gas tank. Go look at it. It says unleaded fuel only. Right here on this side. I was checking it out when I was doing that.
I'm about to flip if this is real.
Why it's unleaded fuel?
Are you serious?
It is.
Okay, so for the guy asking why we had a gasoline pump if we have diesel buses, there's your answer. Besides the cars, this thing.
This for this buses like this here.
Yeah.
Buses that I absolutely.
This, and we have our white baby birds are somewhere over there. Baby birds.
Actually, over there.
I had to decal those stupid things.
Like your bus?
Do what?
Did you like your bus?
Yes.
I know it stinks.
No, it don't stink. It smells.
I say it stinks so bad on this book.
It's no 99 had like a permanent old stench to her.
Well, you know why? Because of that, whatever was on the roof.
Yeah.
That film
that you couldn't get off.
Like it looked like mold almost on the roof.
I don't know what it
I don't know what
was.
was going on this morning. Everybody parking. Everybody was in the wrong lanes.
Where?
Everybody in the wrong.
All
lane.
I know is I'm on the last lane, so that's
They
why
never
I
gave
go
us
park.
parking charge.
And they updated because you in the lane with us now.
What?
According to this, you in the lane with us.
In which lane?
Lane 2.
Will you send that to us
Let me find
when you find it?
Let me get them kids with this bus so they don't cuss me out.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
It's always a pleasure. Hey, tell you, hey, let them know this is not my bus.
This
This is not my bus.
That's your bus.
this is not
Not my bus. This bus won't fit my kids on.
He's got a little bus.
this. The guy you just saw driving the little baby Thomas, that's Jabari. This is, and he was joking around saying, this is not my real bus. This is his actual bus. 212. I think I've got some of his kids that actually watch this channel, so hello if you are. Yeah, I've driven his bus on field trips before. He prides himself having the cleanest bus in the fleet, and he actually cleans all the ones when they're getting passed down. to new drivers. So he cleaned 171 before I got her.
Why gasoline?
Oh gosh, I don't even like that. I don't like gasoline buses.
All right.
I don't like that style of bus anyway, but yep, here's 02. Did 98 get in a wreck?
I don't know, the front of it looks like...
I was about to say the front, the hood panel and the headlights look new. But the mirrors don't. That's kind of weird. So Dave's got a spare. Do you want me to not upload this until you upload something?
I'm not going to upload till tomorrow, so
okay.
You can go ahead.
This is the thing with two people filming in the same place at the same time, is if one of us uploads ahead of the other, the timeline starts to get messed up.
Well, no, that's just it. I mean, most of the stuff, I said I'm filming on the first day, but I'm also going to film this afternoon.
Well, that's why usually at the beginning of a video I'll say today is whatever. Today's 4th, Monday the 4th.
I did because everyone wanted to see the illuminated school bus sign. So I did do that.
Does it work?
Yeah.
No. Oh, look at the puddle back there.
I know, that's why I'm going to kind of pull it out before I turn you.
No, I don't blame you.
On the outside, I just wanted to make sure the oil in here is in decent shape.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever driven 98. I drove her sister though for a long time.
Yeah, I went in there and asked for 99, but
yeah,
they couldn't tell me where it is.
So everybody's been telling me like, well, you should get 99 when you need a spare. 99 apparently is the nicest spare bus because she's always gone.
Well, no, they don't know where it is. It's not documented anywhere.
Dude, she was sitting there. She was sat just there.
Oh, I think
and then just disappeared.
Got it before that. Gosh,
we work with idiots.
Mine's like, and I gotta like shut
No,
it down.
I mentioned that actually this morning because I went to close my hood and like went to gently set it down and it stopped. And I was like, what the hell? What?
Good shock absorbers.
I forgot they had like the soft close thing. Yeah. What the heck is this? Okay, just let's.
So that's for the mirror heat, I'm assuming.
And they've just taped it off.
Again, now you wonder why 02 got retired.
Dude, 02, this poor bus. 02 is like the most dilapidated of the Sister 6 2012s. Also, you know what else bothers me? Look at this mirror.
And that one.
Now look at this mirror. That makes me irate. If this was my bus, I would have either ripped one of them off or fixed that a long time ago. But yeah, no, cosmetically, this poor bus has been through it. I mean, the side striping is all torn up, the paint's torn up. I also just realized I have the orange paint thing down here. I started to say it's on the lugs. It's not. It's on the little, I started to say boot nuts. I don't know if that's the right term for them. That may be a euphemism for something else. I'm not going to call them that. But yeah, I think that pretty much wraps it up for this video. 99 has mysteriously vanished. And our new ride's looking all nice. Except for the slight bit of dirt I got on it and this one patch of paint. Not sure what that's about. That's all I got for now. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you in the comments section.